Why do you think, in your experience, most entrepreneurs struggle with the idea of thinking like that they can grow that fast? There's a couple of things that struck me with your book when I was reading them, by the way, but I wanted to start by asking a question because you kick off in the book with this whole idea that, look, you've got to shift your mindset to realize that 10x is easier than growing incrementally, right?
Yep.
So growing 25% a year or whatever, you can just do it so much quicker, right?
Yes.
So let's just talk about that. Why do you think, in your experience, most entrepreneurs struggle with the idea of thinking like that they can grow that fast? Why do you think they struggle with it, first of all?
I think a lot of them don't think that the world of M&A is available to them. They think that that's something that, the big corporate businesses and FTSE 100 companies and all of that do. And they don't think that actually, if you're running a hairdressing business, you can buy hairdressers in other towns and things like that and use that to scale.
Do you think, my perspective is, I think quite often that's because they're still in the operator mindset. They're not in the owner mindset.
Exactly.
I think they're trapped in the idea that I run the business rather than I grow the business. I think there's a fundamental, because you say in your book, your first chapter is you have to shift how you think.
Correct.
Before you can even consider playing, because it's a different game, isn't it?
It is a very different game.